a record or what?
All right to me, mate. That's for $16 an hour, I saw it.
The phone was ringing somewhere deep in the bowels of number 10. For reasons potentially cosmic, Ed felt compelled to disengage from his red-hot, crotchy ministrations and clambered over Johnny to find the bastard telecom device. Stumbling down the hall over a thicket of hangers-on and party legends in the offing, Ed spied the offending telecommunications device, somehow still moored to the wall, a rarity for these sorts of knees-ups. He was further shocked to note that he'd even heard the fucking thing, seeing as how Babylon were flailing their way through a rapidly unravelling set of barely coherent Jefferson Starship covers. Nodding to their front woman Izzy to dial it down a few fucking notches, Ed grabbed the moulded plastic handset and hefted it to his ear. "Yep, cunty?" The connection was pathetic, a symptom of repeatedly shoddy repairs by Flog, all patched up with cannibalised pickup wire and gaff. Somewhere from deep inside a furious, echoing 44-gallon cybernetic wasp. "I said we need the band in Sydney, main stage, headlining on Friday night." Ed, dumbfounded. "What now?" "In, or are you out?" "You don't have to ask me twice, knackers. Gizmo." Incredulous, Ed scrawled down a few details on the Z index page of Johnny's copy of Hammer of the Gods, murmured something in the affirmative down the handset, then let that fucker swing. He tore out the page and jammed it in his vest pocket, making a mental note not to use it as spliff paper later on. Sly grin forming, Ed von Satan turned to the assembled ladies of Babylon, who were still plugged in, amps humming while they passed the amyl around. "Girls, want to reform Toxic Shock with me and hit the road?" He smirked lopsidedly, somehow always keeping the ruined side of his face in shadow. "Like, do a headliner in Sydney this Friday night." The Babylon ladies were dyed in the tie, hard as nails, flannel-armoured Gen X rock warriors, perpetually bored as sin in dead end out of northern Adelaide, and up for any fucking thing. Izzy shook off the last of her Coppers Rush and sneered nonchalantly. "Why the fuck not, eh?" Ushering the three-piece into the so-called studio adjoining the jam room, Ed gestured towards a 6-foot tank loaded up with writhing scorpions. Flicking on the UV lamp, he scratched out 4 long, jagged lines of tacky yellow upper, etching fans into the murky glass of the terrarium ceiling. Ed produced a filthy prawn from his back pocket, rolled it expertly and handed it to singer-guitarist Izzy. Izzy sealed the pack, then their bassist, Beeve of Destruction, did same. "Mate," the drummer went fast. Dropping his shoulder, Ed hoovered up the remainder, looked up from the makeshift mirror and palmed a fusing river of chemical snot from his chin. "Let's go and do a fucking gig, eh, girls?"